Wow. New year, new chaos, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Seems like the House can't even get through the first week of January without some major drama unfolding.
You know how it is.
So today we are diving deep into this showdown happening right now over the House Speaker position with Speaker Johnson facing a vote to potentially oust him.
Yeah, it's pretty
We
crazy.
are using the New York Times live updates for this one, so buckle up because things are changing by the minute.
It's gonna be a wild ride for sure.
So to kind of set the stage for our listeners, uh, can we talk about who Johnson is? Like, how did he even get to this point where his own party is trying to kick him out?
Right, so Johnson, he's been around for a while. He climbed the ranks, kind of the old-fashioned way. Built relationships, raised money, all that.
Yeah, he's been in the House for what, like,
Over 2 decades, I think?
yeah, so he's not some newbie.
No, not at all.
So what went wrong?
Well, it seems like a lot of this stems from the whole moderate versus, hardliner dynamic within the party.
Ah, yeah, that's been a growing divide for a while
Oh.
now.
Right. And the New York Times is reporting that Johnson's been facing increasing criticism for being too willing to compromise with the Democrats.
The Times even quotes one representative calling Johnson a Democrat in disguise, which is,
Ouch.
yeah, I mean, that's pretty harsh.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good sign when you're being attacked like that from within your own party.
So what are the specific policy decisions that have people so riled up?
Well, the big one seems to be the infrastructure bill. Remember that whole debacle?
Oh, yeah, that was a mess.
So Johnson ended up siding with the Democrats on a few key provisions, which really infuriated a lot of people in his own party.
Especially those who are, more aligned with, let's say, former President Trump's views on infrastructure spending.
Exactly. And speaking of Trump,
Oh boy, here we go.
the Times is reporting that Trump has been pretty vocal in his criticism of Johnson.
Not surprising.
No, not really, but it's definitely adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
They even included this one tweet from Trump that says, "Some people fold under pressure, others stand strong."
Classic vague Trump.
Yeah, but everyone knows who he's talking about.
It's like he enjoys poking the bear even when he's not in office anymore.
Well, he's never been one to shy away from a fight, especially when it comes to, asserting his influence over the party.
Okay, so back to the House.
Hmm.
What are the potential outcomes of this vote? I mean, can Johnson survive this, or is he toast?
Well, it's tough to say. The Times is reporting that it's really down to the wire.
Nail biter.
Yeah, exactly. There are a few different scenarios here. One, he could survive the vote and keep his position as speaker. But even if that happens, he's going to be significantly weakened.
Yeah, win at what cost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. He might have to make some serious concessions to appease his critics, which could really limit his ability to actually, lead effectively.
Kind of a Pyrrhic victory.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
The other scenario is that he loses the vote and is ousted as speaker.
And then what?
Chaos. It would throw the House into complete turmoil. You'd likely see a mad scramble for power with multiple candidates vying for the speakership.
That's not going to be...
Nope, not at all. And it would make it almost impossible to get anything done legislatively, at least in the short term.
So basically, no matter what happens, this is going to have huge ramifications for the entire legislative agenda.
Absolutely. And, this whole situation really highlights the deep divisions that exist within the party right now.
It's like this battle between pragmatism and ideology, and it's playing out right in front of us.
And it's not just about Johnson's fate either. It's a microcosm of this larger struggle over the direction of the party as a whole.
Okay, so before we wrap this up, is there anything specific we should be watching for in these Times live updates as things continue to unfold?
Definitely. Keep an eye out for any last-minute shifts and alliances.
The political maneuvering never ends.
Exactly. Someone could switch sides, or a new challenger could emerge from left field. You never know.
And what about Johnson himself?
Yeah.
Any signs of him trying to, make amends, or is he digging in?
Hard to tell, but the Times hasn't reported any major statements from him yet. It'll be interesting to see if he tries to rally support or if he just kind of waits to see how the vote plays out.
And of course, we can't forget about the Trump factor. Any further pronouncements from him could really shake things up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's like a political earthquake waiting to happen.
Yeah.
One tweet could send shockwaves through the entire House.
So basically, we're in for a wild ride.
No doubt about it.
This is why we do these deep dives, though, right? To really get into the nitty-gritty of these complex and often messy political situations.
Exactly. It's fascinating to see how all these different factors collide and what the ultimate impact will be on, our government and our country.
Absolutely. So listeners, as this situation continues to unfold, we encourage you to stay engaged. Keep an eye on the news and let us know your thoughts on what you think all of this means for the future of the House and for American politics as a whole. This deep dive has given us a lot to think about, and we are sure it'll continue to unfold in unpredictable ways. So until next time, stay informed and stay curious.
And buckle up.
Because it's only going to get crazier from here.
Yeah.